For geometry, topic 2, section 3, the exploring reason says two parallel lines never intersect, but can two lines that intersect ever be parallel to the same line? I would like you to think this through on your own because you are supposed to explore and reason. And I would like you to answer parts A and B. On example 1, it says, what appears to be the relationship between the angle measures of a triangle? Example 1 asked us to draw some triangles and number the angles. And so I've drawn several different types of triangles here, so hopefully this is enough proof for you. And I have numbered my angles. It's a little bit hard to see, but the purpose in numbering the angles is so that I can remember which pieces go together. So I'm actually going to, instead of tracing my triangles and tracing my angles, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I am actually going to tear off the three angles that were the angles of my triangle. So I have these three angles now. This was my triangle, but these are the angles that were on the triangle. I'm going to put those angles together. And I'm going to make sure I have an angle 1, an angle 2, and an angle 3. And I put those together. They went together quite nicely there. I'm going to try it again with this one, which is an isosceles triangle. I'm going to take all my angles off of that triangle, and I'm going to put them together. Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. It's harder than it looks. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. Over here I have a right triangle, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing there. I'm going to take these angles, and I'm going to put them together. Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. Let's do it with this fourth triangle. And we're going to put together angles 1, 2, and 3. What can you determine about the angles of a triangle from this? Well, these three came together to make a straight line on this edge. These three came together to make a straight line on this edge. These three came together to make a straight line on this edge. These three came together to make a straight line on that edge. So if I'm looking at the angles all together, I get this angle that comes around like this. Together, that made a straight angle. So look at the other one. I'll move that in here. And together, these made a straight angle. It went like this. And little sound effects. So those came together to equal whatever. Hopefully you are guessing right now how many degrees that is. I haven't set it. I want you to be thinking of how many degrees that is. And Notice that it is going to be the same thing on all of those triangles. If I take the angles and put them together, they're going to equal, that's right, 180 degrees. On the try it, it says, given two angle measures in a triangle, can you find the measures of the third angle? Explain. Hopefully you have now discovered that the angles of the triangle went together to make 180. So your explanation in your own words should go here. It should be yes, and then your explanation of why you think that is true. If I look in your notes and I see that you wrote, yes, your explanation, I will know that you have not actually watched the video and that you have not actually created your own explanation. So be careful and don't just copy.